Do you know on average how much you would spend a month on groceries, approximately?
400 or 500.
Okay.
Sometimes less than that. To the max, yeah.
Okay. And do you know anything about his banking information?
No.
You don't know?
Joint account, no.
No, you don't know what
Yeah.
his separate accounts were? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any life insurance policies where he would be named as a beneficiary?
No.
Do you know if he had any that you were named as a beneficiary?
No.
No? Okay.
These are things that I didn't clue into.
Okay. And any RSPs that you might have had that were named?
No.
No. And for him? No.
Not that I know of.
And did you, other than banking and you rented, did you own anything else together, or own any other
Just
assets?
my car.
Okay, you owned a car?
Yeah, and then we all the furniture and whatever we
Okay.
had. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the car. What type of car was it that you owned?
It was a Mercedes.
A Mercedes,
Yeah.
okay. Do you know what kind?
It was a Mercedes-Benz 560.
560.
Yeah.
And whose vehicle was that? Whose name was it?
That was mine.
That was registered under your name?
Yes.
Okay.
He was on the policy as well.
Okay. Okay. And it was, who owned the car, so to speak?
It was I won that car.
You won that car?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it was mine. He didn't know about it until I actually got my car.
oh, how
Yeah.
long ago was that, do you know?
I got it. The car was 3 years old.
3 years old?
Yeah.
Do you know how much it's worth right now?
Well, at that time it was $100,000, but right now no.
Or it was worth 100,000 when you won it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you say he took your car?
Yep.
So he left with it and didn't ask you permission?
He left. Well, he left, but he didn't take the car then.
Okay.
But he came down. When I went to work, when I went to school and I came back and my car was missing.
Okay.
And I obviously immediately I thought that must be Pat because he has a second set of keys for it.
Oh, okay.
I went to him. I tried calling him. I couldn't get a hold of him. And I'm still trying to get a hold of him.
Oh, you never were able to touch base with him on that?
No,
Okay.
no. That's what really upsets me that.
Okay, so he has the second set of keys and you haven't been able to get a hold of him?
No.
Did you report this to anybody?
Not yet.
No?
No.
Okay.
Well, my set of keys are missing as well.
Okay.
So he has his and then mine are missing.
Do you have any documentation?
Yes.
That-
The registration papers are in the car.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah. I can always get my insurance policy printed out.
Okay. Okay, and what, like, as far as the car is concerned, how are you gonna continue to try to get a hold of him to obtain it? Like, try to get it back?
Yeah. I
And
will.
then,
I mean,
or
if
you
it doesn't
wanting to
work,
take,
then I would
call the
definitely-
police?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then you had mentioned you guys had purchased the household items, the furniture, et cetera,
Yep.
together?
Yeah, yeah. we
So,
did all of that.
What type of things did you own?
Well, we had suite, we had one set of sofa, a TV, and then we had a dining table. I think those are the only two, the joint ones.
Okay,
And then little house decor stuff I just can
purchased.
purchase as I went, yeah.
And
And he didn't contribute to that.
and for the major items such as the bed suite and the set of sofas, etc. Did that come out of that joint account when you're paying for that?
That did.
Okay. And who has that right now?
The joint account or the?
The furniture, etc.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Well, he hasn't done anything about these yet. I mean, he took my car.
Yeah. Do you know how much they might be worth, or how much when you bought them approximately, maybe?
They're worth about $4 or $5 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to the car for a minute.
Yeah.
You didn't refinance the car at all, did you? Like, get
No.
money based on owning that car?
No,
No.
I didn't mention to you because you're gonna think that it's silly of me, but I decided that I register the car in his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you do that?
It was right after I bought the car. He absolutely loved the car.
Okay. And is there documentation showing that you won it?
No. Well, yes.
Initially, it would
But
show
the
that
car
you won
is
it, but then you
his.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
It's under his
Yeah.
name. Okay. Okay.
So I don't know how that works.
Who was the primary operator of that vehicle? Did you use it the most, or did
He was. I never really drove the car.
Okay. And do you know if he used it for work, or was it for pleasure, or
Well, he recently got the job, so.
more pleasure?
More pleasure,
Okay. Have you talked to any insurance agents or anything about what?
No, he did everything.
And what about after, since he's left with the car?
No.
No, you haven't seeked any advice from him?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a very difficult situation. What, do you have any other assets or any liabilities that you guys have joint?
Well, I have my Visa card.
Okay.
That I need to clear off. There's about $800. It's a joint Visa account.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that $800 worth of purchases, is that for household items?
This
Or
is
that general?
in general stuff, yeah. But it's joint, so he uses it whenever he wants, or I use it.
And is that still active? Did you disconnect it?
No, I didn't. I need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has he made any payments on that since he's left?
Not that I don't know. I didn't check. I'll find out once. Well, I'm going to call to cancel it, and I'll get a statement from them.
Any other liabilities? No? Okay, and so from a financial aspect, your monthly bills, etc., I'll kind of get an idea of that, what your costs are. So how much rent do you pay a month?
I pay about well, rent and utilities, everything is about $1,000.
About 1,000? And you said groceries are about 400 to 500?
Yeah.
That was for the two of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 to 5, 3 to 500, yeah.
Okay. And your only debt is the $800 Visa. And what's the minimum payment on that? Do you know?
That's about $50.
And for your vehicle, do you pay monthly for the insurance or yearly?
It's, we had it annually.
Okay, do you
Yeah.
know approximately how much the cost is?
No,
No.
that is something Pat took care of.
You know gas, approximately how much you guys spend on it a month? How much you did?
Well, I never really drove the car, so,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. And then I'm assuming he took care of the services as well?
He took care of it.
Any other expenses that you can think of that the two
No.
of you?
Yeah, just miscellaneous stuff like gardening and I would say just an extra $200 a month.
Okay.
Some
And-
miscellaneous stuff around the house.
Okay. And given that those are the expenses that you have outlined, how are you capable of handling these on your own?
I can't.
Can't afford it?
No.
Okay.
I am a full-time student and pretty much I need to downsize to where I'm staying. My mom will be helping me out, but
Okay.
there's only so much she can do.
Okay.
But I really want from him what I've paid for his school, pretty much helped him out. He wasn't working until he got this job after he completed school,
Okay.
so.
Okay. And have you had the opportunity to think about what, if any, plans you have if the two of you are not together, like what your game plan is?
Right now for me it's just to complete my school.
Just, okay. And how long do you have left of that?
I've got about 2 years.
2 years. And it's 14. Okay. Are there any other items that you can think of that might be relevant to
No,
what we discussed today?
no, I mean, no, nothing, I think I've mentioned everything.
Okay, so I think that's all the questions that I have for you for today.
I hope I had enough answers.
No, you did really well. I mean, it's hard to think of everything off the top of your
Yeah.
head. What I will do is I'll prepare a memo to the lawyer outlining what we've discussed today. And then after reading that memo, if both you and the lawyer feel that you want to proceed with an action, that is if you want to proceed with an action, then we can take the next step and set up a meeting with you with the lawyer as well.
Okay.
Do you have any questions or comments that you wanted to add before we conclude this meeting?
No, not right now, I just wanna get this over and done with, I wanna see what my options are, what I can do,
Yeah,
financially obviously.
yeah. Okay. So what we'll do
And I
is.
want my car back.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
I want my
definitely.
car back.
That's understandable. Yeah. What I will do is I will prepare that memo for the lawyer right away. And once he's reviewed it, then we'll contact you and that'll give you some time to think about how you want to proceed. Whether you want to proceed through a lawyer or try to pursue
Definitely.
it individually as well, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Okay.